This time around is we not holding back. Yeah. You know, it's we not holding back. We gonna speak what we gotta say. We're not gonna tolerate the back and forth, and we're gonna come strong, and we're gonna give the people what they need and what they need to hear. Um, you know, and this time around, part three, man, it has a lot to do with how a relationship is with me and Isis. We build a good relationship by making these immaculate songs, man. That kind of open me up to a different, like, open my horizons to do different things. And I'm like, damn, like, and I always like to work with females because females, for some reason, they have a different way of seeing it too. The side that we men don't see. So yeah, we coming back strong for the men and the female. Well, it's about us expressing our Latino culture. You know what I'm saying, and our heritage, and hip hop. Being creative and and letting people know that we have something too to say. That it's not only one particular person that's going through some stuff in the planet. Everybody's going through something, battling with something, or been through some stuff, and trying to overcome it. You know, I love this sound is just so like it's Caribbean and city type. You know what I'm saying? Because we Caribbean descendants, me and Isis, and that is in our blood. Like I don't know how to explain it, man. It's just yeah, the chemistry felt right on track, man. With her with the vocals and me with the beats, man. It's a hell of a combination. I'll be honest with you, man. To to be great at this, man, you gotta be great at with yourself first. And I always say this because that's how I deal with things, and I start with myself first, and then I go and tend the whole world. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes I fall short, and I attend the world, and when not leave myself for last. But yeah, man, you know, the more I dig in myself, and the more I know myself and know about myself, the more creative I get, and opens up portals that I can't even explain. Sometimes I could lay it down in verses, but most likely you will be hearing a lot of it on beats. By the way, I create the beats. I chop up melodies, samples. Yeah, it's a feeling. It's a feeling that it comes from the heart. But if you want to be creative, man, be original and know yourself. So like that, you know what you're doing. You know what I mean? Me, yeah, I draw my inspiration from a lot of people. It depends. I could get inspiration from myself, but my inspiration more likely comes from like the 70s, 60s, 70s. Classic rock. Old salsa from the Fania All Stars, and it's like I said, like I'll never run out of making beats, and these ideas they just come as I'm doing them. And when I make the beat, it's like I don't know what somebody what they're gonna say over it. So when they make contact with the beat, and they express themselves over it. What they say over this beat is like, damn, like they they killed it because it's like, damn, I made them feel that way. This beat made them feel that way, and and it's just crazy how to interact in that way, and and frequencies and sounds is bugged out. The picture painted in this album, man, is us, man, the elders. You know, as in like with much wisdom, giving wisdom to the youngest. You know what I'm saying? And trying to plant that seed in them so they could, you know, nourish it if they want. But it's gonna come naturally regardless with the way the world is going. But yeah, man, just giving them a flavor, man. It's like sofrito in an ingredient. You know, so yeah. Every day is a battle, man. We all warriors, man. As soon as we enter this planet, we just get trained for the madness, for the you know for the new habitat, humanity, and you got this people that are warriors physically, but being a warrior in the mind is a whole different thing, and being a warrior in the mind is the best because you could be anything you want, man. I mean, you could defeat anything you want with the mind, man. Physical, it just makes it easier, you know what I'm saying? But not a lot of people could tune into that. But yeah, man, like, yeah. Hell yeah, I'm a warrior all day, man. We warriors from the day we fucking born, we were born to the day we die. We either battling something physically or battling something within mentally, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, true to the warriors. She helped me. She kind of like helped me find that starter I needed in myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, a car, sometimes the starter fucks up. You gotta get that starter. And some cars need that specific starter, man. And she gave me that starter, man, and it's like ever since then it's just began stronger. And it opened me up again because I was, before I met her, I was just doing beats, and I know all these artists, but everybody was just taking their time to do something with my music or with my beats, that I present to them or whatnot, and and it wasn't like I'm trying to rush you, but if you're gonna do something, do it. If not, then let somebody else jump on it. Give somebody else the opportunity. ISIS jumped on a lot of my stuff immediately, and the whole camp, shout out to the whole camp. But yeah, you know what I'm saying, like, and that means a lot to me. So it's like anytime, like I back off of music for a little bit, I always go back to the beginning, and the beginning is me and her. You know what I'm saying? And I start off from there, like with this album, like I actually went to the beginning of El Don La Doña Part 1, and I started listening to stuff, and I'm like, yo, I should remake this beat and remake this one, and just to bring in that same vibe back, and I was like, yo, this shit's coming out crazy, and yeah, and it was just curtains from there, man. It's like a few songs that explains one one story of me, like, you know what I'm saying. You got the part that I spit and I express myself vocally, and you got the part that I express myself making the melodies throughout the whole genre. So it's like yeah, is lovely because I can never get bored with the situation. You know what I'm saying? It's either I'm gonna spit a verse or I'm gonna make this dope ass track. You know what I mean? And yeah, and I would say, ah, I would say, I would say this one that I'm working on one right now, man. I would say Book of Dead, man. Book of Dead and out and on the soil. Book of Dead because I I laid a verse on it, and on the soil because the changing of the beats, how I could freak it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Shit, I've been doing albums and albums. I still haven't even dropped the album yet. You know what I'm saying? A solo album. I'm not in no rush. You know what I'm saying? Because I've never been in a rush when it comes to that. I want my stuff to be a little different. And it's like the longer I wait, it changes happen, and then I'm like, damn, I gotta adjust this now because you know I gotta adjust it. You know what I mean? It sounds different when you don't listen to it for a while. When you go back to it, you're like, oh shit, boom, and I adjust it. But yeah, and I'm trying to, there's a lot of music coming out, man. I still gotta work on a couple of people albums from the Warriors of the Deepest Soul, so it's gonna be crazy, man. It's still, you know, it's crazy. Like we only played a few songs as a preview, and this album is gonna be crazy. It's gonna be really crazy. It's gonna be touch. It's gonna be hit. It's gonna be something real festive for the people. You know, it has humor in it. You know, it has history. You know, it has flavor. You know, so yeah. All right. Well, I just want to say peace and love to the whole planet, man, and never give up on whatever it is that you're doing, man, because you know only you can make things happen. You know what I mean? So with that all being said, don't let nobody else try to dictate your direction. You know what I'm saying? It's you know because only you could make that. You know what I'm saying? Only you could allow that direction to happen or for you to go to that direction. So all balls on you, man. Just believe in yourself, be strong with yourself, and things will happen, man. Things will happen. Think positive, you know, stay creative. You know, the more creative you are, the more better it is. You know, and stop cheating out there for the guys that like to cheat. You know, as far as like you know, using AI and shit like that to help them with music. You know, you know, be original, be authentic. There's nothing wrong with that. Beating the drums physically instead of like you know letting mechanic and devices do shit for you. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, on that note, man, there's more music coming. Um, I want to give a shout out to the whole camp. I want to give a shout out to you, Jew. You know, for always being there and believing in me and believing in this and this whole movement that we still striving to keep together because you know everybody got issues and we just you know we gotta learn how to get past the issues and deal with what we are dealing with at hand and different subjects too in life. So much to deal with in 24 hours is crazy. But you know, much love to those that are still standing, man, and keep pushing. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, Rockz one.
And I don't know what they rapping, they ain't saying none.